time. Just gonna turn off everything. Why?
Hey, we're here. All right.
I just went so many emotions through that. So many emotions.
Mostly panic. It was mostly panic.
A lot of panic.
It's really hard to fit 3 people in here. You have no idea what the stress levels do to you. Welcome to the Blanks and Fattie show.
This is Blanks.
This is Fattie. And
we got a Cabana Boy.
Cabana Boy.
For
all right. Cabana Boy.
Hot Tub.
Hot Tub.
Hey, there we go. All right. So this has been a long time coming.
There we go.
Let's chat here for a second because we got to start the hot tub, Blanks. It's not on. It's very cold in here.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah, there we go. A little bit of motion for the ocean now. So we got another special guest list. We got Morty on tonight. Morty, how's it going?
It's going.
Nice. How's your Sunday been?
It's been busy, but I'm finally glad I can sit down.
Nice. And then you get subjected to this shit.
So, Morty, I want to... I think you got robbed, by the way. I want to, I think you should bring this up live about them fucking up your path on your roller skates. That was some horseshit.
Yeah, that is kind of horseshit. I'm gonna actually write a letter or something, because I'm really bummed about it.
No, and you know what? Send it this way. We don't even live in that county, and we'll sign the protest for you.
Hell yeah, thanks.
We'll get the whole snap to do it.
I think they're just lazy. Yeah.
Other than this, Morty's gonna... I have a lot of... This is gonna be interesting, because... View... On hot tub streams, I don't. Is it allowed? Is it PG-13? When I can't really get into other adult website cams.
So I started doing my research, and what there you are, Elvio. Great vibes. Feels like a shaky roller coaster. Fantastic. All right, that's what I like to hear. That's our show for you. I checked out the terms and conditions. And that was the first thing, because honestly, Morty definitely has a shot. I don't know, is Sabi still on with us?
Sabi, are you still hiding in the background?
I'm here for your technical problems.
All right, so thanks to our crew. If you ever want to pipe in, feel free to pipe on in. We'll consider this an open topic. But we were trying. But we had a discussion a little ways back where it came up that hot tub streaming might be a significant source of disagreement. And that's fantastic. Let's have some fucking fun with it. But first, the
news. Oh man, I'm really excited about this. I don't know what video gamer isn't a Mountain Dew fan, but Mountain Dew seltzer's coming out, 5%ers, and it's actually brought to you by Boston Bottling. So the Mountain Dew's going hard, baby.
So Mountain Dew's making a seltzer.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They better have a Baja Blast flavor.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's my
Take
phone?
Take the term Baja Blasted to a whole nother level.
Vegetarian gamers rejoice. What are you looking for?
I was looking at my phone. I can tell you all the flavors.
Oh no, I don't see it. I have
mine
right here, but I don't see yours. But shit. Well.
Fatty, did you have technical difficulties or thought not?
I don't know what thought not is.
He's not on board.
He's not on board.
Oh, shoot, yes. Oh, my God. Thank you for reminding me.
He can't
and I unplugged myself. Whoa, hold on just a second. I'll get that fixed up for you guys. Go on, do your thing.
Do my thing. No,
I got news. Hey, guys, the Taliban won.
Ouch.
Well.
How's that for 20 years? We're back. Sorry about that. That's my news for today, because that was kind of a big one, and they're like, definitely let this one ride by as quiet as possible. They're like, don't make a big deal. But here we go. So anyway, Morty, did you have anything in the news you wanted to chat about?
Let me see. Let me check. I feel like there's got to be something.
Morty, what's your take on Blizzard?
Are
you dropping that bitch?
I don't know. A lot of people I did read an article today. It wasn't like an official news article, but it was kind of like a editorial talking about how Overwatch is like dead, kind of, because Jeff Kaplan left, and Overwatch 2 just got pushed back to 2023, and everyone's just
shit.
Yeah, it might be dead. They don't even know if they're gonna make it anymore, but
they're out of here.
They're trying. But if Jeff left, I have very limited hopes.
Oh man.
Now, do you think? I feel like Jeff. I think that Jeff left under different circumstances. I feel like he was losing his control of whatever that needed to be done.
Yeah.
And so, less control, less power of his baby. People were getting him to rush it because they wanted to play the game.
Yeah, they wanted to put it out. Yeah.
So,
They started promoting it hard. It felt like it was going to come out within a few months, and then.
Yeah, and then it just all dropped off the face of the planet.
Could you imagine trying to like sell food that way? That'd be awful. Like, oh man, we have the best. We have the best like natural turkey 2 coming your way this summer. Your sandwiches are gonna be bomb. They're gonna have double the protein, half the calories, and it tastes great. And then 2 years later, they're like, we have it. It's out.
Yeah, it's like,
Come on, man.
okay, that would have been nice. Like
Everyone's
2 years ago.
Everyone's like, turkey meat. What the fuck? So
Yeah.
So anyway, I was gonna say, actually, Quids, did you bring in any news you want to chat about tonight?
I have no news.
No news?
No
no
news.
news is
No
good
news?
news.
How's vacation?
Come and tell everybody what you've done.
Come on in. Come on into camera. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Bio Quids.
I'm Quids. I'm an alcoholic. I've been smoking pot and drinking for 2 weeks straight.
He's learning how to play Overwatch after all the
I'm
hot
learning
girls
how to play Overwatch. I'm terrible, so I apologize. It's been great. I love the area. I'm just riding Blanks' bike throughout town and stuff like that. Kind of visiting the old stomping grounds. And
Just kayaking.
doing some kayaking in the bay with these 2 guys, smoking a lot of weed,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I mean, yeah.
Allegedly.
Let's get back to terms of service.
You're not in California,
So,
you can't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, California to me is pretty lame. Anywhere's better than where you grew up. You don't see the same
True.
rolling
I know, right?
hills and fires.
Yeah, it feels like moving forward when you don't have to like live in your hometown. I feel you. You have to, if you move back to your hometown and you have a lot of money, then it's like fuck yeah. And now you've got a movie on your hands. But yeah,
We don't have
Not yet.
No,
Not yet. We're
not
working
yet.
on that.
We're getting
working
close.
on it, and
I mean, look at us.
If anybody wants to be in movies,
So we were chatting about hot tub streaming. I'm actually, so we had a bit of a disagreement on air. Like this was like a couple months ago, I think.
Last time she was
I think
on.
Morty. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a couple months. I thought it was a couple episodes.
It was definitely at least a month and a half or 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a little while ago, but I think we were just like teasing. I recall we were teasing hot tub streaming, and you were like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Because so I want to know what your position is on hot tub streaming. What do you think about it? Like what's your general take? What's the Morty hot take?
My Morty hot take. I really don't have any strong feelings against it either way. I think I get more heated when people get mad about it because it's like, okay, whatever, let people do whatever they want. Like, it's not hurting you. I think I get when people get mad that they're getting a lot of views because they're just a hot tub streamer, quote unquote. It's like, I get mad just because, I don't know, the people that are watching hot tub streamers typically aren't the people that are going to be watching your stream. Like, I made the joke, I think I made the joke last time where I was like, a Venn diagram, I actually made it here, I sent it, I never sent it to you, but I'll put it in the thing. It was a Venn diagram, it was like people who watch hot tub streams versus, and people who watch Blanks and Fattie, and it's just 2 non-overlapping circles.
Yeah,
like
that's not a Venn diagram. That's 2 circles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 2 circles.
That's fair.
But yeah, so like, I mean, when it comes to like terms of service and stuff, I think it's kind of shitty when like people get not banned, but like people get in trouble for terms of service things when it comes to like being shirtless on camera and stuff. But then a hot tub streamer can, get away with it. But
I went to the terms of service, and I feel like they're walking a shaky fucking line.
They are.
But what do you guys think? Like what's your hot take?
You know what? I have never actually read the terms of service. I just know Bailey was like one time that she was talking and her significant other popped in at the present moment, like just wearing a towel, and like I gave her a warning or something like that. You were saying.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh no!
I'm like, that's stupid. Like, what's the difference if a girl just sitting around in her? I guess can I sit around What is this called again, Sabi? What am I wearing?
A T.
Thought knot?
Thought
Knot. Is it like a thought, like a THOT thought?
Yeah.
Christ Almighty, I'm out here.
Is it like?
It was a term that was dubbed. That was dubbed. You guys are totally not wearing it wrong because you're not in a knot, but it's fine. It still has the same persona of it.
Are you sure?
The persona of three very gay men.
This is not a regulation thought.
This is
I think Quid's is the only one that's correct.
Oh man.
Thank you.
So all right. So
I've been working on it.
So let's maybe start here. Should it be allowed? Should hot tub streaming be allowed? Let's settle that question. I think that's the big one right now.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Involved, so why not?
Okay.
I agree.
I'm gonna say, generally speaking, sure, why not? But I have other fucking questions.
I think I would say yes, and they would just have to loosen TOS for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that people should be getting like warnings when that is a thing, and they have their own honest separate category for hot tub streamers. You know, I think that's kind of fucked up.
If we get a warning, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, let me know.
We'll let you know if we get a warning. We'll have to slip some nip at some point here tonight, I think. That's what we gotta do. They're like, oh, that's a nipple.
I think there's a lot of controversy as well.
Really?
Because people are trying to push the boundary as far as they can.
Yeah.
Like, there's that chick who literally sold her bath water to people.
Yeah,
if you
that's
wanted
a whole
to end
nother-
up in a
that's a whole-
hot...
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
But
Is
like
that
somebody,
amaranth?
No, that was
somebody her fans ended up in the hospital
Yeah.
because they drank it. And like, there's people that are just pushing.
That's their problem.
Okay,
Fine.
no,
Pushing the boundary so far, and it's like, where does it end?
If you order bathwater from a fucking Twitch streamer from a hot tub, which there'll be questions about that, Morty, you're still in Power 5. If that happens, that's on you. I'm so sorry, man.
That's called natural fucking selection.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely on them, but it's definitely a boundary push, and it's like, how far can I go to do this? And it's like,
well,
I guess.
Here's my answer to that, and I want to know what you guys think. Actually, I'll tell you what. What are your answers to that?
42.
I've got 2 words.
Make
Okay,
the
40.
money.
What's that?
Make the money.
Make the money, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, you can't hate the game.
Okay.
You just gotta hate the player.
How about this? OnlyFans.
You can go for it. Go off, Queen.
Make it OnlyFans. Why not? I mean, at this point...
Porque no las dos.
Yeah, Porque no los dos. I mean, double dip in the media. You already got the spend. You're taking the time. Fucking double that output. No, honestly, it's not that I think that people shouldn't. I actually, I think women should be able to do it. As long as they fall within the terms and conditions. Theoretically, if what they're doing doesn't violate any terms and conditions, they shouldn't be stopped from doing it.
I agree.
But I still get to make fun of them because I think it's ridiculous.
That's fine. But they're gonna do it anyway, and they're gonna make way more money than you.
Oh, I know, and I'm so bitter!
And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I'm so bitter.
I buy bits to give them to put my name on a ref breast.
Some people are willing to pay for the weirdest shit, and if you can make money off of it,
You can cheat the system like that? Why wouldn't you, you know?
Exactly. Capitalism at its finest.
Well, here's the thing. So, say I go to a barber shop.
Yes.
Say I go to a barber shop and I take my son to a barber shop, and we can both go get our hair cut, and it's great. And we go into the barber shop, and Antonio, the barber, is the guy cutting our hair. He always does a really great job, and it's a great experience. I have a lot of fun with him. One day we come in, and there's a stripper on a pole. She's not naked. There's no nipples showing, and you can't see any outlines of genitalia. So she's abiding by all the terms and conditions of being able to operate in a public area. But my son goes there. That's a
Go
problem.
somewhere else.
There is no
okay.
other Twitch.
No, there's no outline of
Where does my son
genitalia,
go?
so it's okay. It's like a fucking Barbie doll,
But-
or a Ken doll.
It makes it super accessible for my kids, and that is one legitimate issue I think
Hey.
can be raised with it.
But I will counter you. I will counter you. You don't have to click the video. You don't have to watch the stream. Twitch is a wonderful place because there are so many categories that you can have access to. It's not just that. And also if you're going to that barber, go to a different barber. It's as simple as that, you know?
The problem is that there is
parental
no other barber
control.
when it comes to Twitch.
Yeah.
The parental controls on Twitch are very poor, so any child can easily stumble across a video of like that and get sucked into it.
Well, you know what? As long as he doesn't have the credit card thing, it's no better than Quid's over here finding his mom's JCPenney catalog at like age 7.
I'll be right back.
10. And it was awkward.
So I do think that Twitch was made for gaming. Would we all agree?
Well, yeah, that's the biggest pull for it.
But that's what it was originally made for, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying you can't stretch the medium and go other places.
I mean, we don't. I mean,
but
our gaming's very.
I mean, half the time we're doing talk shows but we still use it majority for gaming. Now, that being said, I haven't gone and watched a bunch of hot tub streamers. I don't know what they do. I don't know. Have you guys watched much hot tub streamers?
I mean, Quid's watched some
A
hot tub.
little market research, a little
market research.
No, this is my first hot tub stream. And
Are you warm?
This is
Are your toes a little
I'm
wet?
breaking my hymen on this one.
So I'll tell you guys what. If you Venmo us $5, we'll write your names on ourselves. We got a permanent marker. They'll all go on Quids.
Pretty much, yeah. That was the.
But
I was voluntold to do that. I don't actually have.
This is true. This is true.
We fed him vodka. They were like, we might draw on you tonight. He says, okay, no problem.
There was just no phallic symbols on Gross's cheek.
Yeah, none of that. But so I don't know, guys. What are your questions? I feel like I'm talking a lot. I want to hear what you guys think.
At the same time, you know what? As much as you want to make fun of them, don't you think it takes skill? I mean, some of them actually are very fit. They still have to go to the gym and take care of the, you know, themselves too. You're gonna sit in a fucking hot tub. You know how long? After
She's
a while,
really good at temperature modulation. and I'll tell you what, she should start an OnlyFans, and she should post the content to OnlyFans.
I bet she does.
I hope that she does. She should. It's probably better that be streamed on OnlyFans than on Twitch.
Can you stream on OnlyFans?
Yes, you can. I believe.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
But most of the time it's like private. It's more private, but you can stream.
It's the private one.
You can. Well, I guess that you have to subscribe to channels, right? Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to subscribe, and you have to pay for those subscriptions.
So Twitch is.
Are you also willing to organize a Quiz OnlyFans site?
Yeah, sure. I got you.
Nice.
We just need pictures.
Dude, Quiz would have an awesome OnlyFans site. Y'all know what whoopie pies are, right?
I really like whoopie pies.
You can literally have an OnlyFans for anything, though.
Really?
Like, yeah, a friend of mine literally has an OnlyFans for this gnome that he dresses up in different risque outfits.
What
and
the
that's
fuck?
his OnlyFans.
Okay, a gnome.
It was just like a social experiment that he did to see how many like people he could get to subscribe, and like he just dresses them up in like bikini tops. Like it's literally a garden gnome that you put on your lawn.
See, what's happening here is that we're totally ruining our chances to run for president right now, and a guy who's dressing gnomes is probably having more success, and he just dresses them up.
No, this is
great.
This is the same bitterness I feel toward hot tub streamers. You low value motherfuckers. Oh man. So I'll go ahead, guys.
Now,
I'm gonna back up.
Do you think if we could actually get Fattie a green screen, and you know he works back out and gets his 20-year-old body back, and he streams swordsman like in Conan the Barbarian?
There's a reason why I don't have camera view on.
Is there a market for that?
Alright, back.
Oh my god! Please no.
I don't know. I mean, there's a big market for dad bods, and you could just chill how you are, Fattie. Just live your life.
Fuck yourself. I can't accept myself. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure there's maybe room for you to move in the gay community. I don't really know.
Wait, where did I come in on? What is happening? I came back and looked.
We're talking about OnlyFans and Fattie living his best life.
Oh, nice.
And of course you come in, and that's what you hear and be like, oh, and gay men? Oh, that makes sense. 1 and 1 does equal 2, after all, they say. So that being said, you guys, what do you got to say about hot tub streaming now? So we got Morty back. Where do we go next?
Oh, I mean, I was discussing, well, I guess when Morty was gone, about self-esteem plays a big part into hot tub streaming.
Oh yeah, so something like these the people who do hot tub streams. Typically
I mean, you say that you're not going to dress up as Conan. Why?
I mean, what?
Why aren't you going to dress up as Conan?
Why aren't I dressed up as Conan? I'm an insane person. I'm a normal human. that kind of works for me.
No, I'm not going to accept that.
That sucks. So anyway, I'm not jacked.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
To dress up as Conan the Barbarian, you better be fucking jacked. Take your cosplay seriously. It's an art form, and you're insulting it if you don't take some fucking D-ball and get lifted.
You're also trying to fill the shoes of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Which you can't
Which is
fucking
impossible.
fill his shoes if you're not trying.
Yeah.
At least look like you want to try to fill his shoes.
Yeah, wear some foam or something.
Did you see his speech this weekend?
I'm not gonna say that hot tub streamers don't have to work for their money, so to speak. I'm not saying that. Just in the same rate that I don't know. I don't really respect the end product very much. I'm just like, you do the work, that's fine, but it's not really that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, but
what
is
are you
it
doing
about
with
respecting the end product?
I think that the
I feel
result
like you're cheapening yourself initially.
There's nothing wrong with looking at the cost for an outcome and then what the outcome is, and determining
So,
the value of the
to-
outcome versus the effort and investment that went into achieving said outcome.
Reverse. Why would you say you're cheapening yourself? Why are you
Yeah.
putting a value on women's bodies and then reversing it back on them and saying
I
that?
actually, so I think that I am, and I think that so are they. I think that that's literally the conversation that it creates. But that's
Why would you assume that she or he or they are cheating
Yeah.
themselves
it's
by
mostly
putting
it's mostly
themselves
chicks, but
into
some
there?
dudes, yeah.
I mean, if I could sell my body, I would.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's essentially the conversation is selling your body or your looks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that cheapens
No, that's
yourself
why I
or
sell
somebody
clothes
else?
instead.
That's
If
just
people
your
are-
that's just
yeah.
your own misogynistic viewpoint on it. It's not women who do this don't feel like they're cheapening themselves. It's people who say it's the men that say that they're cheapening themselves are the people that are paying her thousands of dollars to go ahead and sit in a hot tub and chill and relax and do what she wants to do.
I think one of my favorite sayings that I've ever seen on the internet is you cannot demand a service while simultaneously degrading those who provide it to you.
Exactly.
You can't
I agree
you
with
can't
you on
consume
that.
hold on. You can't consume anything, like you can't consume sex culture, you can't consume porn, you can't consume anything and sit there and enjoy it and then degrade the people that want to do it.
That's a
Okay,
good point.
that's a fair point. I agree. I also don't watch hot tub streaming, so I don't give a fuck. You
don't have to. You don't have to.
So it because it would be very hypocritical to say to like watch and enjoy hot tub streaming and be like, oh yeah, this is cheapening. I guess long story short is like if your skill is looking good, I don't have a problem with that. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say your skill is looking good, and then that's it, and I'm probably going to tease you for that.
So hot tub playing video games. Like I see, there's one girl that hot tubs and plays video games.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said, it's not a case of should it be allowed, which is yes. Again, as long as it abides by terms and conditions, I don't have a problem with that. That makes sense to me. And the question is like, how do I have to feel about it? Well, I'm laying out what I think, but what do you guys think? I'm interested.
I kind of think it goes in the long run kind of scheme of actors, actresses, musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you kind of want to go anywhere, you have to be noticed.
Yeah.
And there is a certain, let's say, kind of XYZ, there's a pattern, there's certain notes that people are familiar with, people like things that they're familiar with. There's a whole psychology behind what sells and what doesn't. Sex sells.
Every time.
You know,
Yeah.
every time, hands down.
And I also
Brad
think
Pitt. Tell me you
I
look
al-
at Brad Pitt and be like, damn, he's not sexy.
I will
You know-
say, Brad Pitt's a good-looking
Brad
guy. It's
Pitt
one of the
is a
reasons
good-
why you watch Fight Club.
Exactly.
I don't disagree with the biological response there.
Yeah, and there's definitely a biological response.
Mm-hmm.
I personally also think that hot tub streaming is a fad. I don't think it's going to be a consistent.
Thing forever.
thing forever. I don't. It's like the speed at which it rose to popularity is already indicative of something that's going to crash eventually. I think it's just a very unique thing that everybody's it's honestly, and you can even broaden that to streaming. Like, not even specific to hot tub streaming. Streaming has rose in popularity so much in the past 5 years, and
that 2.5-foot, almost 40-year-olds wanna dick around in a hot tub stream wearing, thought knots.
Yeah, I know, right? And then we're sitting here like, fuck. I hope I'm not misogynistic. So we're basically in this spot where we look at hot tub streaming, and like we streaming is kind of new. I agree with the point. In terms of just historically speaking, this is a really new thing. And so how do you do it? What's okay? And I think that having conversations about this stuff is how you eventually derive that in the long run. But I think it is an edgy topic, and what I've done is I went around and I asked a lot of different people what they thought about it, and I got a lot more conservative response to hot tub streaming than I thought I would. This is actually one of the least conservative, I think, conversations that I've had on it. A lot of people don't like it.
I think a lot of people are just bitter.
People just want to control what do.
People are bitter at others who use what they have to make money off things that they don't have, so they have to make money in different ways that
I agree.
Seem like more of a struggle.
Yeah.
If you have the symmetry of beauty or being handsome and you use it to make money, and say you aren't a rocket scientist or an engineer or a biologist or a microbiologist, you don't have those skills, so you're going to use the skills that you have.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I said, their right to actually do what they're doing is definitely not in question. And you know what? If somebody does use their good looks to make money, I mean, welcome to Hollywood.
Welcome to Twitch.
Yeah, definitely welcome to Twitch.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
But I think the people who are generally in those positions are mentally and emotionally very immature. The stuff that you see, like the real world kind of.
The way it's marketed, presented, and a lot of what you see is very, very superficial oftentimes when it's tied to that. And it just, I don't know, I feel like it's a bad look. It's been around, that look's been around for a while, and it gets tied to that.
Yeah.
It's very hard to avoid that.
Mm.
Then again, beauty pageants, the Miss America, Miss Tennessee.
Ugh, I can't watch those.
You're under a lot of pressure also, and it makes them look kind of stupid, but a lot of them are college graduates going on to do, assumingly greater things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I don't have a problem with them. I just like I said, I have a hard time just respecting it. I just have a hard time doing that, and just from a streamer's perspective.
Never bought it
I don't know.
because there's a hot girl on the cover.
There's a huge double standard though, because there's females who will stream and they won't show anything, and they'll just be chilling and they'll just be playing their games and they'll be, relaxing and doing what they want to do. And then there's people in the chat that are gonna be like, show your tits, show off, show what you have, and
we've talked about
and
that.
And then the second that they do it, then they turn their back on it and they're like, wow, you're
criticized for it.
You're a whore. You're and they'll do all these things, and it's like, dude, what the do you want? Like, as someone who is genetically blessed in the chess department, I guess, the amount of people the amount of people that have told me that I could do so well as a Twitch streamer if I showed my tits is insane.
Oh, same. Literally
exactly.
same.
And you don't do it, do you? You don't
try to use the amount of people have tried to use my own body against me and be like, oh, if you do this, you can make a ton of money. And it's like, I don't want to show that. Like, even when as a person, when I dress, I don't dress to portray. I don't dress to impress other people. I dress to what makes me comfortable. I don't wear tight shirts or corset tops. And if you do, that's fine. But the amount of men who have been like, well, why don't you do this if you're struggling with money? And it's because I don't fucking want to, because of people like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I think that's completely justified.
Listen. And I've been on both. I feel like I've been also on both ends of the spectrum. It's like, yeah, I stream and I don't really necessarily go out of my way to do like I don't necessarily go out of my way to accentuate my features, for lack of a better term. But also it's just like they're there. It's gonna happen, and also it's like I don't know. I just feel like either way you're gonna get criticized, so just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
So
the second of females is like, oh, I stream. They're like, oh, haha, like, oh, I bet like you just like show your tits or like you just like show off, but it's like, actually, I just play Overwatch, dude. Like,
and even if
I don't know what you
like,
want from me.
also even if it was, even if they did, who the fuck cares? Like,
Exactly.
I have made, and I will continue to make the point that women have a very hard time on the internet in the sense that you deal with a lot of bullshit from dudes. You absolutely do.
Especially
No question.
Yeah, especially for me.
I just saw it last night. I was practicing for people of the internet, and I was in this room where this girl's talking about a video, and this guy's like, "Oh, send me the video." They're on Xbox. She sends a video, and he's like, "Oh, she sent me her tits." And he was a streamer. I was on a stream, and fuck him. I don't remember his name. But then she was like clearly embarrassed and didn't know where to go with it, and because that's really awkward. He was wicked drunk and just like some fucking dude from the internet. And she was like, "No, I didn't. I sent you this." And he's like, "No, it's totally your tits, man." And then everyone started fucking jumping on her.
No
It was
shit.
fucking crazy. That shit
that's
absolutely
about right.
That shit absolutely happens. And so in the same sense that my wife's thought was she was like I feel like she was like, for young men who watch Twitch, I hope I'm not paraphrasing her too hard, but she said, for young men who watch Twitch, this is just more like essentially idolizing the female form. Like she was just like, I don't know, she didn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
But because then it fosters guys like that. It fosters guys like that. It can be self-defeating. And
Really
it's time for the Power 5.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
here we go.
Blanks has been like, look at me like, are you gonna fucking start? Are you gonna fucking start? Shut the fuck up, Fattie. It's time.
All right.
So, Power 5. So tonight's questions, Morty, you might get a super special break question here and there. I might throw one at Mr. Quid since we got a special guest. I may throw one at Sabi. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But the rules, 10 questions, 30 seconds per question. If you get the correct answer, we'll move on to the next question. If you don't, it's 30 seconds. Are you ready?
I'm panicking. Yes, this makes me so anxious every time.
As it fucking should. It's a test of who you are.
Let's go.
All right, question number 1. What is the best drink when you're hot tubbing?
Beer.
Correct! Question number 2. What is the best drink when you're hot tubbing with your grandparents?
Beer.
That's incorrect.
Oh, what is it? Cider.
Wine coolers.
Incorrect.
Wine coolers.
Incorrect.
What is it?
It's coffee brandy. Old people love coffee brandy.
What? That's so specific.
Especially in Maine.
I used to work in a kitchen at an old folks' home. Old people love coffee brandy.
It's only in Maine.
All right.
Question number 3. The current top hot tub streamer is Amaranth, with around 3 million followers. How do I swallow my bitterness at her success?
Watch and give her money.
How do you swallow your bitterness? That seems like a personal question. That's
How do
a
I
personal
swallow my
problem.
bitterness? Oh, no, just walk me through. Tell me what I gotta do.
Go to therapy.
I'm really, really bothered by what's going on Twitch. Yeah, you need to sit down on the seat there. I like that answer. Next question. The year is 2025, and the biggest news sensation on Twitch is girls in their swimsuits streaming inside a blank.
In swimsuits.
In swimsuits, streaming inside of a blank.
Sauna. Go sauna.
Sauna?
It's not a sauna.
I like sauna.
Not a sauna. 20 seconds.
Bathtub?
Not a bathtub. 17 seconds.
Pool.
Incorrect.
What the fuck is this question?
You got 10 seconds.
Hot tub, ocean.
Hot tub still?
Hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine. I don't know.
Neither do I. That's the best part. Next question.
How can it be incorrect if you don't even know?
Exactly, because there's no answer. Nobody fucking knows. So anyway, next question. There are around 42 million Twitch users that hot tub streamers can attempt to monetize. OnlyFans has 50 million users they can try to monetize. Considering their choice of
What about
platform,
YouTube?
why are hot tub streamers on Twitch so bad at business?
I mean, there's a lot of rules that go along with OnlyFans as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like such as?
They take
I mean,
they take money from
They
their.
they take a lot of money from
Okay.
each thing. Yeah.
But you
So,
can make more money, right?
I mean, it depends. Like, it's more subscription based on OnlyFans than it is for Twitch. It's a lot cheaper to operate on Twitch than it is on OnlyFans.
It must take either a high level of skill or being super hot to get those subscribers up, right?
I would assume so.
That is correct. Next question.
Alright, Jax, you're leading the witness.
What's the ideal horsepower for a circulating pump that runs 4 jets for a hot tub with a volume of 44,000?
What the hell? I am a penguin microbiologist. This is not my. This is not my.
Forte.
Yeah.
I'm a starfish connoisseur, a penguin microbiologist. Now I'm gonna ask the question one more time. We're gonna need an answer. You're allowed to use your phone. What's the ideal horsepower for a circulating pump that runs 4 jets for a hot tub with a volume of 44,000 cubic inches?
What you got, Quiz?
44.
Cute.
Typing intensifies.
This is where we just talk amongst ourselves and let the Jeopardy.
What the hell? Okay. 4,400.
44,000.
Oh, I did 44,000.
And time.
61.
Incorrect.
Oh,
wow.
4.
No, you need a 1/4 horsepower per jet per hot tub.
I literally don't even know what I'm looking at. I literally just panic typed in a whole bunch of stuff.
1/4 horsepower. Fuck. Hot tub. Fuck.
There you go. Exactly.
You got some
We're
weird
rated R now.
websites, didn't you?
Now, next question. Does this 2 horsepower hot tub motor help make my tits look bigger?
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct. More force lifts them up. All right. So if you could afford a more powerful hot tub, you might be a more effective streamer because now you're jumping it all up to the top. Next question. Name 3 common disease-causing bacteria found in hot tubs.
E. coli, Bacillus, and top 3. Top. I know E. coli is definitely one of
As the
them.
world's premier hot tub microbiologist.
Pseudomonas and Legionella.
Oh, you Googled that, you son of a bitch.
I know. Okay, but I did take micro, so I do know what Pseudomonas is and Legionella. I've never
fair.
seen. But
The 3 most common are Pseudomonas, Legionella, and Mycobacterium avium. So you
oh,
get.
it's not E. coli.
It's not E. coli.
Wow.
Turns out, at least as far as disease, so E. coli can be disease-causing, but do people get it in
I
disease-causing?
know Pseudomonas. Yeah.
Different question, right? All right, next question.
Is it because of the
Pseudomonas is so gross. I had to use that in micro. It's like Pseudomonas aeruginosa or something, and it is really gross. It smells so bad. Next, sorry.
I remember seeing like the anthrax bacteria, and it looked like Black Death. It would look like fucking venom blood. It was crazy.
Yeah, they used to be like, you have to be really careful when you guys are handling this because it's really fucking disgusting. I was like,
yeah, don't touch it.
yeah, we had to wear gloves, obviously.
All right, next question. All right, if you could pick any bit redemption for our hot tub stream, what would it be?
Any bit? Let me look. Let me look at the.
No, any ones that you want to create.
Oh, any that I want. So I get to make one up.
Yeah.
You gotta dive. You gotta dive under the water.
Oh.
Get that Pseudomonas all over you.
Dive underwater. Oh my god.
That's where Quiz has been.
Yeah, that's fun.
Quiz
We're
has
gonna
been
headbutt
underwater.
the desk. Yeah, Quiz, can you dive across? Can we catch? This is how the stream ends. All right, question number 10. Former WWE wrestling superstar Chyna is resurrected and begins a weekly hot tub stream. She unfortunately contracts Legionella and after a prominent, if short career, lies dying again in the hospital. You are the last person she will ever see alive. What would you say to her to ease her passing?
Oh my god, what do you even say?
Former WWE wrestling superstar Chyna is resurrected and begins a weekly hot tub stream.
my god.
She
You know what
contracts an
time it
infection and is dying. You are the only person that can ease her passing. What do you say?
What's her? Hold on, I'm gonna look.
Who the fuck is China?
You don't
I'm
remember who
literally-
China is? How
I
could you
never
forget
watched
her?
WWE. Hold on.
Oh dear, this is another deliberation one. It's more
I'm
googling.
looking. I'm just looking at who she is. I gotta get a.
Playboy.
What's that?
China was in Playboy.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's buff AF.
Yeah.
That's
she
what.
is.
That's when you look at her and you say, "I saw your article in Playboy and it was fantastic."
She's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so if she's dying, she's on her deathbed because she got
Second
Legionella
time.
from a hot
The
tub.
second time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for the second time.
What do you say?
What do you
Easy
say?
passing.
We're giving you 10
Oh my
bonus
god!
seconds.
I'm
10
sorry.
bonus
I
seconds.
literally am just
Ease her
mesmerized by this
passing.
woman.
She's in pain. She can barely breathe.
She can barely breathe.
Oh, it's not Rona.
It's.
Got the Rona.
I literally have no idea.
That's okay.
She's
End of
crazy.
time.
I'm literally just looking at all of her pictures right now.
What that
She's
was
nuts.
was what we call an impossible task, and you did the
Yeah.
best you could, which was scramble for a little while and then say, "Fuck it, guys, I don't know."
Yeah, and then drool.
All right, that was a lot of fun for me. Power 5 complete, guys. I throw the
Hell
show
yeah.
back to you for a second. Good job, Morty.
Good job.
Good work.
I don't know if
Woo!
you see the
Jesus.
collapse. And Inner Deviant is in. Be right back. He comes in. He leaves.
Inner Deviant.
Hey guys, here I am. I'll see you in a sec.
Sorry.
So what else did we cover about hot tub?
Well, so
We talked about hot tubs for another 20
so
minutes.
the oldest hot tub in existence, what culture would you say?
Japanese.
Japanese. Oh.
interesting submission.
Morty, do you think that hot springs are considered hot tubs?
No. Hot springs are. Well, it depends. Is it a natural hot spring?
Yeah.
Then it's not. It's its own
Thank
its own
you.
thing. It's a natural hot
We
spring.
had this argument already.
Well, so actually, hold on. We were talking about hot tubbing as it both. So like you can go to a hot tub noun, but you can go hot tubbing verb. And do you need a hot tub noun to be hot tubbing? Like, could you be hot tubbing in a natural spring, like a hot bubbling spring?
I guess it depends on the definition of hot tubbing. So, okay, like, think about the origin of both of these things. Like, a hot tub is electrically powered, or a hot spring is naturally powered. It's usually like a hydrothermal vent, or like
A volcano exploding.
geothermal heating from the ground. So it's like, I feel like if you're a hot spring is like a more fancy thing to be doing than being in a hot tub. Like, if you're just like absolutely trashed in a hot tub in Florida, how could you like compare that to being in a hot spring that is powered by the circulation of Earth's crust? Like, I feel like
would that be a Greenland area?
You
Would
say
you be
like
doing
the
that in
Roman
Greenland?
baths and the Japanese bathhouses.
like the Japanese hot springs, and what do they call them? They don't call them. They call it. There's a name for the Japanese ones.
I don't remember that offhand.
It's like onsens or onsens. They're like super fancy, like bathing facilities that are like really traditional, like that.
Yeah, no tattoos allowed.
Yeah, and you can't have tattoos or you have to cover them. It's like really cool, but I feel like that's a lot more classy, than a hot tub. I feel like a hot tub, you can have a nice hot tub, but you could also have a totally like
You could find a turd floating in the hot tub.
questionable.
You can find
Yeah.
a turd floating in a hot tub, but you know who fucking laid that turd?
It's probably
I would love to have a hot tub on my back porch. I like hot tubs.
Me too.
Generally speaking, hot tubbing is nice. I have fun with it, and
Especially
like
when you have
hot
multiple-
tubs like on this video, like hotel at 2 a.m. That's a good hot tub.
Oh hell yeah!
That's the best hot tub, especially when you're not staying at the hotel.
Fair enough. That's even better. Yeah, I don't have a room number, no. When the security comes by, oh no, I lost my thought top again.
Your tit top.
I thought you said you lost your tit. I was like,
Yeah. Tits vanished. No, what were we gonna say? Jesus. All right, sorry, my shirt fell apart. I'm gonna back off again.
Sorry, my tits fell off.
Sorry, my tits fell off.
Oh lordy.
That's a good track title. Listen.
Going to hotels, hot tubbing. multiple hotels is the best. You know, especially growing up, that's where we used to come from a very small touristy area. And we would go hot tubbing, and it was a thing. We wouldn't just hit one hot tub; it would be multiple hot tubs
until we got kicked out.
Out of all of them, yeah. They're like, sirs,
you're out of here.
You're out of here.
What room are you in? Yeah, and then we're like, check please.
The best is the lodge. The lodge that used to have this like sauna, indoor swimming pool, and what if you could break into that bad boy?
See, what you say, you guys fucked up, because here's what you do, is you come and you say, the security guy walks up to you and says, boys, you guys are being loud, it's a little late, and I need you to go back to your rooms. What's your room number? You look at me and you say, 420, man! And then you raise your hand. If he high fives you, you're good, you get to stay. He can't kick you out. Legally speaking, he can't.
Yeah, those are like squatters' rights for stoners.
Squatters' rights for stoners. Yeah. A Quid's diary.
It's a short novella.
Oh man, just a 60-pager, no big deal. Yeah. That's a good one. I'll let you guys take over here. I'm fading to the back line for a second.
What? Faded. Faded to the back line.
Those little fucking hot
it's warm.
I am sweaty as hell. How about you guys? Are you guys hot too?
It's
really hot.
It's really fucking
Have you ever tried to cram 3 people behind a small green screen area?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you all know, internet. It is a warm situation.
We got like 4 feet to the wall, and then we got this green screen behind us, and it's a hot, humid night, and we're just here like absolutely sweating balls.
Speaking of which,
you don't need the hot tub for the water effects.
Oh, exactly.
Low, dick.
While he's down here.
Yeah, no problem. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Quid, I need your help. Help me. Thank you.
You need another drink? Or
anything.
Anything.
Water.
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 No, it's fun because I'm wondering how many viewers we'll get when we bare our bodies to the internet.
We've been holding about 5.
Yeah, we've been holding about 5, so people clearly want to see this. You know what I mean?
That's totally the way. You know, I didn't go as planned. I was thinking that we would hit at least 1K by doing.
That would have been really nice.
Yeah, I thought sex sells. Sabi told me sex sells. And then, I brought in, the sexiest minds that I know. Quiz and Morty over here. And Sexy and Sal, baby. Sorry, I didn't mean to dox you. You can use my name here. Morty, Sexy and Sal on this one.
So I'll tell you what. So Morty, you've been a great guest here so far, hanging out with us through all of this. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Yep.
We got our cabana boy. What points do you want to bring up? I want to make sure we feel like everyone's got like the cap on the conversation. Like everyone feels good about where we're at in terms of hot tub streaming.
It's legal. It's fine. If you got it, flaunt it.
I don't know if Morty's still there.
Or she muted herself.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I muted myself like a monkey. I've been talking. I just was muted. I really don't think we covered a lot. We covered pretty much like it ended on a good note that I was comfortable with. I mean, as long as it's understood that
Marty was like, listen, you guys start making fun of me and whatnot. I'm going out there. I'm flying out there and pepper spraying each from one of you.
Oh hell no! Yeah,
and
it was
she told me I was paying for the tickets.
Yeah. Where's my Disneyland birthday present?
First of all, I didn't.
Not Fattie.
I didn't say I was going to buy you it. I said you should come and hang out at Disneyland if I go. There's no buying. Yeah. Okay. So we covered that. If anybody's getting a Disneyland ticket, it might be Morty if we're down in Florida, but I don't see us going to Florida anytime soon.
That was hilarious, by the way. I really enjoyed that whole show. That was a lot of fun. I like how I'm like, hey, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna make something about ham sandwich money because it rhymed with the title. And Sabi's like, I'm not jumping into that shit. I'm not watching this slander. Oh man.
I did have one thing to bring up is that with like hot tub streams, OnlyFans, even on TikTok and YouTube or anything. That as someone who is mid-sized and larger than the beauty standard, that it is super
sexist,
not discriminatory, but I guess discriminatory against plus-size women.
Yeah.
So the second that a plus-size woman is in a stream, like a hot tub stream, it's going to be taken down significantly faster. People, women of color as well. Yep. It's just going to go. It's going to go like that. And it's like, why is there such a standard? Because there is such a output for men who are into that, but then
we're being obtuse if we don't acknowledge the sexuality of it. We're being obtuse otherwise. That's why I agree with you. I think that's something
that's why we're like, you know, I would stream more often if I was super ripped. You know, stream shirtless like a total tool if I was super ripped. You know, if I looked like Brad Pitt, totally all the time.
I guess I'm feeling fussy. Because my daughter's starting to get to the age. Hey, Quid, you want to come back?
Quid doesn't want to show off his titties anymore.
He's laying back on the bed.
He's in the Spider-Man bed.
So you have so like my daughter's been watching YouTube videos. Like she's starting to get into like the Vine stars. Like there's a couple of kids that seem really really spoiled, and they're out of California and they play pranks on their mom. And stuff like that, and it's like ridiculously stupid stuff like, oops, I poured wine on the carpet, and the mom's like, oh, Billy, you suck. And then Billy's like, shut up, mom, butthole, and then leaves, and like they're having fun with it, but I'm sitting here like, this fucking lady allows this in her fucking house? I don't care how much money these kids are bringing in. like, stop it. Stop it. The very fact that they're bringing in money doing this, and you're the parent of that household, I've got words with you. And I'm so sorry, because it makes me a judgy asshole. And I understand that. I try not to be a judgy asshole, but like I said, I just look at things like how to stream. Like I said, I want them to do it, but I'm just like,
You're like, I stream so I can judge? Is that... I judge because I stream? Can that be the next, Blank some Fatty t-shirts?
You can be attractive and skilled, you can be attractive and unskilled, you can be unattractive and skilled, or unattractive and unskilled.
Or
you can do all these things.
Just, keep sending entertaining conversations.
Sorry.
Who?
Where are we at? Oh shit, we got 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes.
Holy shit, what do you want to say? I'm sorry, I'm like just jumping in. I keep going.
I don't think how much. I think we touched everything. I touched on everything like Michael Jackson. Right.
Oh my god. and that was the final straw that broke the camel's back, thus ending the Blanks and Fatty show run just under 1 year. So, which by the way, anniversary comes up in October. We're getting close.
We are getting close. Do we invite everybody that we ever had on?
As we do that, we get like 3 people, and we're crushed. We're like, happy anniversary.
And we go, at least it's not 1.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least it's not 1. No,
there was many nights of sitting here talking to myself.
This is true. You do that thing where you all ever do that thing where you run the channel for a while and you've just been stuck at 1 viewer. That's like most of my Ultimate Swordsman work. It's just sitting there talking to myself like, so this is how this game operates. All I get is like, nah, man, we get viewers.
Morty's, I got friends.
Yeah, I have people.
I haven't streamed in over a month. Leave me alone.
and I feel though, as soon as you jump back on, I mean, you still stream in your Discord, which is cool, because then I get to go and crash your Discord and watch you, do the baby challenge, which still boggles my mind to this day.
But I don't know. God, what else do you guys want to talk about? We got 4 minutes. I think this is guest choice. What do you think?
I guess I will take the second to promote women in sex work. I will promote women in sex work because they don't get enough credit. I will say.
I agree. Women in sex work. We love sex workers.
I appreciate
Hell yeah.
I think that there's a issue though coming up with like OnlyFans and that whole ordeal where there's so many like
oversaturated
women who are like, oh, you can make thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, no, you fucking can't, baby girl. No, you can't.
I mean, there are people that are, but it's like, 1, they either have a following first. 2, you have to actively advertise, and I don't know, I couldn't do that, but...
And then there's, 16-year-olds pretending that they're, 21 and doing it. It's like, dude, please.
That's child pornography, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell them stop.
Yeah.
I have come to the conclusion that the internet is not a particularly great place for women. That's just where I sit.
Oh, but we knew that.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being a dude,
dark
we don't
web-
come around
the
to it
dark web
immediately,
is
but we do
different.
come around.
The world is not a particularly great place for women.
Retweet.
Afghanistan's gonna be a beacon.
Oh, Quids is right. Yeah. So when the Taliban takes over Afghanistan, which they kind of have, the Afghani government surrendered to them pretty much. There's already an interim Taliban government there. Yeah, that's a great leap forward for women's rights, I'm sure.
Oh, dude, just think about the.
They're like, oh, don't worry, we'll let them go to school, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, the women have been going to school there for the last fucking 20 years, man, and they're gonna take that away from them in a fucking week or two.
That would be
And
awful.
they're
It's
gonna
just
sell them into in child brides.
whole thing's fucked, guys. Whole thing's fucked.
Fuck.
So I remember I remember when that war started. I'm sorry. I'm just it's a little fucked. The whole thing.
Love being a woman. I'm thriving.
You're driving?
Oh man.
I'm thriving.
Thriving.
Sorry, I can't drive. Apparently,
Not after dark? You can't do that when you're being Hispanic.
even though women have higher auto insurance, but it's men who get into more accidents. Make it make sense.
Well, because men do more of the driving. Tell you what, sister. You know how hard it is to back up this fucking RV? You're not jumping in, getting behind the wheel now, are you? No, I'm just kidding.
I was in like a serious car accident, and the other guy was in a motorcycle, and he lost his leg, and I'm suing him because he put me in immense damage where I've had to go to the doctor for the last 10 months, almost a year now, and people are like, why are you suing him? He's the one that lost his leg. And it's like, I'm sorry. He hit me. And people are upset about it, and it's like why are you upset about something that has no issue on your life at all? And
Well, I guess that is the question. Is it having an emotional or psychological impact on you?
Quids, you should come closer to the mic so they can hear you. Quids
I
wants
can hear him.
We hear him in the background, yeah.
Yeah, he's just. Well, I mean, I've been having to go to the doctor for almost a year. I've had to spend $80,000 on medical bills.
God.
So I've had to have injections into my spinal cord, and people are like, "Well, he lost his leg," and it's like, "Yeah, he lost his leg because he was driving 30 miles over the speed limit on a pedestrian street and hit me head on." Like, how the fuck is that my problem?
Oh yeah, that's a rough.
So it's always men. It's always men who are inject themselves into the conversation. I was at a Chili's with a friend of mine, and we were talking about it, and some dude in another table injected himself into the conversation about it. And I was like, "Hello?
Like, who are you?
Like who are you, sir?" And it's a fun time to be a female in this world.
I'm gonna tell you, it's probably better than it back in the day. I mean, you have as much as you want to say that. I mean, you're not being auctioned off for marriage. You have voting rights.
The best.
Oh wow, we've come. Wow.
You should be thankful that we don't yell at you anymore, and you should.
We don't kill you for stepping out of line.
I mean. To be honest, that was like.
You should be lucky you should feel lucky we give you basic human rights.
Oh man, thank you so much.
I
mean, it's the least we can do.
Voting's pretty cool. I agree. Voting is cool. No, man. Well, that's let's maybe close on this note. Is that you actually? I don't think that you can really actually discuss things like hot tub streaming or whatever other topic really comes up, which I think we've come to, like Morty put it earlier, like I think we all get each other here on this, but you ultimately get to the broader conversation of woman America, sexuality, and culture. Is really
it's a very deep conversation, yeah.
Yeah, it's where it ultimately goes.
A lot.
And hodgepodge of information.
Hot tub streaming is a great way to scratch the surface of that conversation. Then you can actually have those discussions. That's a good thing, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And that is all from me. Blanks, I don't know what you got.
What I got?
We like nudity.
We like nudity.
Thanks, Quince. Your input's valued. Blanks, I'll pass that one off over to you. How do you want to call her out tonight?
I guess we get Entertainment to play us out. And while we're playing out, we get to stop this bad boy because it's hotter than Hades in here.